ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚੱਲਨੇ ਆ ਜੀ। ਸ਼ਲੋਕ 60th। ਕਬੀਰ ਨਾ ਮੋਹੇ ਛਾਨ ਨਾ ਛਾਪਰੀ, ਨਾ ਮੋਹੇ ਕਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਾਉ, ਮਤ ਹਰ पूछै कौन है, मेरे जात ना नाओ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ, ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ is saying, with me, I'm not part of any particular village, not part of any particular area. I don't have any particular house. So why Kabir Sahib is saying this? Kabir Sahib is still talking about the same topic, which started in the last lecture about the casteism. You know, sometimes, even today, we have, some people say, okay, I don't believe in a caste system. मैं जातां पातां दे विच believe नहीं करता. But it is pretty much prevalent in Punjab today. Somebody is not using their last name, they will be putting the name of their village. And when we'll ask, they say, it is just to recognize that I'm from that area. But Kabir Sahib is destroying that idea also here. Kende jata pata mi nahi, main kede ilake da. I have seen up till this level. I've lived in Singapore, and in Singapore they openly say that, oh, that is Majhe waliyan da gurudwara. I mean, caste was not enough. They started dividing into an area. Majha, I believe everybody knows about Majha, Malwa, Duabba, right? So they said, oh, this Gurdwara is from people from Majha area, right? Just like we say, we all say actually. Now let's go more about this. Oh, I am a Punjabi. See that bias? Oh, I am an Indian. So people will say, oh, the casteism exists only in India. But no, it exists everywhere. I'm American. I'm Chinese. The whole idea is whenever we use these titles, basically we separate ourselves from others. It is so deep-rooted in human beings, doesn't matter who we are, from where we are, that we want to identify ourselves as somebody who is different. ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਜਾਤਾਂ ਪਾਤਾਂ, ਇਹ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਾਤ ਹੈ, ਵੱਡੀ ਜਾਤ। ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਸ਼ਲੋਕ ਲਿਖਣਾ ਪਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ ਜਾਤਾਂ ਪਾਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਛਾਨ ਨਾ ਛਾਪਰੀ, ਨਾ ਮੋਹੇ ਘਰ ਨਾ ਹੀ ਗਾਓ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ particular ਪਿੰਡ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ belong ਕਰਦਾ. I don't belong to any particular village. I don't belong. That is the reason why Guru Gobind Singh Ji mentioned this. And after Amrit Chak, from today, you are from Anandpur Sahib. Your father's name is Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Your mother's name is Mata Sahib Kaur. Boom. Our all biases went away. Now, we are sons and daughters of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Not our other, the worldly parents. And from wherever the area we lived, it went away. Because Guru Gobind Singh Ji wanted to remove the bias, every kind of a bias. And the bias can only be erased if we have that thought process that we all are same. So even if person who is in America, he will still say, I am from Anandpur Sahib. He will still say that my father is Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Mother is Mata Sahib Kaur. And who are my siblings? Dar Sahibjan. So you see that why is this important? Because all the areas and casteism and all is linked to our physical body. Is linked to something which we identify ourselves as I, man. And the whole idea in spirituality is that we have to remove our bias, our existence totally. मैं खत्म करनी है, ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ. Then only we can meet. If that bias is there, that ਮੈਂ ਮੇਰੀ is there, we will not be able to do that. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ, when I am at that level where I am very close to ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਆ? ਮਤ ਹਰ ਪੁੱਛੇ ਕੌਣ ਹੈ, ਮੇਰੇ ਜਾਤ ਨਾ ਨਾਉ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਦੁਆਰ ਚਲੇ ਗਿਆ, as in my surti, as in my mind, as in my jeev atma, when it will be at the door of Vaheguru, what will, I hope, he says, I hope, Vaheguru doesn't ask me from where you are, because I don't have an answer to that. He said, I don't believe in all these things. Mat har puche kaun hai, mere jaat na naam, meri jaat paat na puch len, mera naam na puch len, ki kaun hai. Matlab, this name also which has been given to us, and that this is something our target is for all of us. ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੁੱਧ ਬੁੱਧ ਆਪਾਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਕੌਣ ਹੈ? How does it matter anyway? We're just travelers. We are here for a particular time period. At the end, we have to leave this body. We're not going to be recognized with our name. ਆਪਣੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੋਣੀ, ਸਾਡੇ ਕਰਮਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ. ਨਾਮ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਜਪਿਆ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੋਣੀ ਹੈ. ਮਾਲਕ ਨਾਲ ਜੀਂਦੇ ਜੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਪਾਇਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਪਛਾਣ ਹੋਣੀ. So our identity is our karmas. Whether we have a nishan of naam, rest everything is not important, right? And this will only happen when naam will be in our mind all the time. ਸਾਰੇ time ਉੱਠਦਿਆਂ ਬੈਠਦਿਆਂ ਸੌਂਦਿਆਂ ਜਾਗਦਿਆਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. You know, I mean, we have a lot of engineers in this call, right? If you are working on an engineering project or something, even for the kids, if they are working on a project, when they get so involved in that, that is something which goes in their mind. Even in the sleep, they are doing that. If ਸੁੱਤੇ ਪਿਆਂ ਵੀ ਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹੀ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਾਂਗੇ all the time, ਇਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਪਿਆਂ ਵੀ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਾਂਗੇ. You can do the experiments with your little kids. When you do a Vaheguru Simran with them, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, sometimes they will wake up in the middle of the night and they'll say Vaheguru, Vaheguru. ਆਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੈ. ਆਪਾਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਵਿਸਰ ਜਾਣਾ. We have to forget everything. You know, people who have their last names and all, right? Don't just go and change your names and all. I mean, if you want to, do it. But more important is कि ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਲਣਾ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਨੂੰ ਛੱਡਣਾ ਹੈ. We have to leave our ego. ਅਮਰੀ ਜਾਤ ਪਾਤ ਗੁਰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ, ਹੈ ਨਾ? ਸਾਡੀ ਜਾਤ ਤੇ ਪਾਤ ਕੀ ਹੈ? ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ is our identity, nothing else. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚਲੀਏ. कबीर मोहे मरने का चाव है, मरो तो हर के द्वार. मत हर पूछे कौन है, परा हमारे बार. कहते कौन? कहते I want to die, doesn't matter whatever, I want to die at the द्वार of Vaheguru. What is the द्वार of Vaheguru? Kasam द्वार, obviously, right? The 10th door. मत हर पूछे कौन है. कहते I don't want that Vaheguru ji should ask me who are you. कहते मैं उसे भावे प्यार हूं, पर हमारे कबीर मोहे मरने का चाव है. क्यों? कहते मरने ते ही पाइए पूर्ण परमानंद. की मरना जी इत्थे? What should die? Not the physical body, again the ego, ਹੋਮੇ. ਜਦੋਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਹੋਮੇ ਮਰੇਗੀ ਨਾ, ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਉਹਦੇ ਦੁਆਰ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਜਾਵਾਂ. ਐਸੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੋ ਹੈ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੂੰ. That's the reason why he's so excited for the death. The death of Home through Shabad. Only Shabad can kill the Home. And when he'll reach, when is for all of us, when our Home will be dead, then we'll be automatically at the door of Vaheguru. Then it's up to Vaheguru whether he opens the door or not. But Kabir Sahib is saying, but if he opens the door, he should not ask, who is this lying at my door? What does that mean? This is very important jukti, guys. Concentrate, Sangat ji. Badi important jukti hai. Utthe jaake bhi kite aina ho jaye. Maybe something happens there where Vaheguru ji is asking, who is this? I just go deep in this. And there also, if our Home comes and say, oh, I am Flana Flana Singh from Flana Flana village, from Flana Flana that. Meaning, we should not have Home there also. Our Home should be complete dead. Now, practically, what happens? When our Home is dead, when our thoughts are dead, we will go to the door. Appa Maharaj de dar te pahunchaange. Utthe appa dar te baithna hai. We have to sit at that door. Doesn't matter how much time it takes. Till the time Vaheguruji doesn't open that door. Because the moment we will get some thought about our own identity or something, we'll go back. We'll go back in the 9 doors immediately. We'll come out of the sun. Again, if everybody can understand that, so I'll repeat it again. And if you have any questions, ask me. Sare question agar koi puchna hai, puch lena. Jadon aapa dar te janne na, apne vichar maar ke, when we go to the door of Vaheguru, with Vaheguruji's kripa, when we'll kill our thoughts, our identity is done there. There's no Home, nothing. And what will happen? We will get a furna, then we'll come back. We'll get a thought, we'll come back. We have to stay there. No furna, no thought. That's the indication. Because the moment thought of our body will come back to our body. We have to leave this body through the Shabad, through the Naam, through the Sahaj, through Anhad Shabad. And the moment the thought will come, we can come back to the body. We don't have to take the thought. This is a practical experience. Some people might have already experienced it, that they're seeing the Prakash of Vaheguru. At the door, they're seeing the light of Vaheguru. But because the mind is not 100% clean yet, they will take a thought and come back without taking the full darshan of Vaheguru. So that's why it's very important. It's an indication Kabir Sahib is teaching us here. That what you need to do when you appa bhulna kehande hai, apne aap nu bhul jana. Ki bhulna ji assi? What we have to forget? Our physical body. Apne sharir nu bhulna, apni indriyan nu bhulna. Ye sanu chete nahi aayega. That's why it requires, it's called abhyas, exercise. Why? Guru, why? Guru, why? Guru, all the time. And then when we'll go in the sun, we'll hear the Shabad, the voice of Vaheguru, the Anhad Shabad, and then we have to pick that. We have to travel that in that Shabad, just like we change flights. We are going from San Francisco to Amritsar. From San Francisco, we went to Delhi, then we have to change a flight there, from Delhi to Amritsar. Similarly, when we are japing Naam, chanting Naam, Vaheguru, we traveled from this physical body to the place where there are no thoughts, sun, zero state. And from sun, we have to catch the voice of Vaheguru, the Anhad Shabad, the Sahaj Tun, the pure. Then we have to travel there. Listening to that, we travel to the destination at the door of Vaheguru. Okay, so we have to remember all these things. And the moment, see, whenever we are at a flight, we take a flight, we leave the flight and go to the destination. And the thought will come, we'll travel through the thought back to our physical body. ठीक है जी, समझ आ गई? कबीर मोहे मरने का चाव है, ऐसे पीछे ते चाव है उन्होंने मरन दा। Why? Because मरो तो हर के द्वार। When my home will be dead, I will be next to the door of Vaheguru. Now you can reach to the door of Vaheguru. It's up to the Vaheguru. It's not up to us whether he opens the door or not. But the indication is mat har puche kaun hai. Our identity should be gone there. Not a Punjabi there, not American there, not a Chinese, not an Indian there. Only Jyot. मन तू Jyot स्वरूप है, अपना मूल पहचान. Only the Jyot of Vaheguru goes there and sheds all the layers of identity. All the layers of identity. मैं आ वां, मैं ओ वां, मैं फलाना वां, मैं टिंगना वां. और तू होएगा यार, you will be, but not at the door of Vaheguru. Very good question, Vaheguru. There's a question and we'll answer this. How we know whether we are in sun? First, you don't know, Vaheguru. Pehla nahi pata lagda. Pehla it is just like a sleep. Because your mind is not jagat yet. Your mind is not awake yet. First, it looks like sleep. But you can still figure it out whether you were in sun or not. When you will come out of that sleep, you will have full energy. Shareer de vich puri energy hoegi. And when you were in that time period, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the time is, in those 5-10 minutes, you will not have any dreams. Number 3 indications. These 3 are common for everybody. Number 3 indication. When you will come out of there, sometimes you feel like, where am I? You know, मैं कित्थे सी? मैं कित्थे बैठा? You know, sometimes you change home or you are sleeping in the hotel bed or something. You still feel like that you are at your home. You are confused. So when you are waking up in a confused state, when you have full energy in your body, you are not tired anymore, you don't feel like going to the sleep again. And when you had a dreamless night or dreamless 5-10 minutes, that's the sun. We have a detailed lecture. I will post it again in the channel on what is sun, how to figure it out and all. But these are the 3 major points on figuring out whether you were in sun or not. Right? Make sure these all 3 things exist. These 3 things are must. Sometimes we will have a dreamless night, but what will happen? We will still be feeling tired. Or dreamless 5-10 minutes will be still. That was not a sun. So all these 3 conditions has to match. Because it's a human tendency. We sometimes forget our dreams also. Right? जेड़ा मन जे अगर बहुत ज़्यादा layers है ना जे thoughts दियां, then sometimes we forget about the dreams also. Maybe a little bit. Another point. I'll try to remove all the doubts. Sometimes you will come out of the sun when you will see a little bit of a dream. छोटा जा सुपना आएगा, तुसी बाहर आ जाओगे. You were in sun, but just like here, you took a thought and came back. So you saw the little bit of a dream kind of a thing and you came back. But इस तो बाद की होएगा? I want to tell you guys what will happen after that. जो सानू गुरबाणी गुरु सिखाउंदी है. संगत जी गुरबाणी गुरु कहंदी है कि धुन उपजे शब्द जगाया. That you will wake up, as in your mind will wake up, it will hear an explosion. कोई आवाज आएगी बहुत अच्छी, ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਨ ਜਾਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਗਣਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਮਨ. ਜਾਗਣ ਦੀ ਅਵਸਥਾ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ? You will know that you are at the door of Vaheguru. Through the tune, through the shabad, through an explosion. A lot of people open their eyes there. Always remember, never open your eyes. ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀਆਂ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਖੋਲਣੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ. So these are few points which you have to remember. with Vaheguru Ji's kirpa. फिर जी आप आगे चलने हैं. There is a question. Vaheguru Ji, if you are sitting somewhere when you started simran, but when you are fully aware, you don't know where you are sitting. I don't think so. I'm getting the question. Give me 1 second if I can get the question. Benji, can you speak? If it is okay.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Fateh. Vaheguru Ji, question is that when I started Simran, doing Simran, I was sitting in one room, and after some time, after a lot of time, actually 40-45 minutes or 1 hour of doing Simran,
you are confused.
No, my eyes are closed and my Simran stopped, but I'm still aware. After that, I don't know how, but in that awareness, I don't know where I'm sitting.
Yeah, that's a sun. But can you hear things outside or not?
No, I'm in like a sleep state where I just don't know where am I.
Yeah, that's sun. That is called unknown territory, right?
Anji.
And that is the state where you want to be. That is definitely a sun, right?
Thank you, Vaheguru Ji.
No problem.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Fateh.
Okay. Kabir, mohe marne ka chao hai. We discussed this, right? Let's go next. 62 slow. Kabir, na hum kiya, na karenge, na kar sake sharir, kya jano kich har kiya, payo Kabir Kabir. Again another jukti. Some people must have heard about this jukti also. पहले तो कहते जी ना हम किया ना करेंगे ना कर सके शरीर. देखो कितनी सोहनी, so beautiful indication Kabir Sahib is giving us. ਜਿਹੜੇ ਭੁਲੇਖੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ, ਉਹ physical body ਦੇ through, right, through the physical body will meet Vaheguru, will do darshan of some deity or some maybe Guru Sahib and all. No, that is all ਭੁਲੇਖਾ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ. Not through this body, we have to leave this body. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜੋਤ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਅਸੀਂ, ਉਹ ਅੰਦਰ ਦੇਖਣੀ ਹੈ, ਬਾਹਰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕਰਵਾਉਣਾ. ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, and that is not through this body. Kabir na hum kiya, hum as in me, I have not done it. Na karenge, neither I can do anything. Na kar sake sharir, neither my body can do anything. Physical body, because we are not physical body. That my whatever it is all home. ਸਾਰਾ ਦਾ ਸਾਰਾ ਹੀ ਈਗੋ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਹਉਮੈ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਜੀ, ਮੈਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕੀਤਾ, ਮੈਂ ਸੁਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠਿਆ ਤੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਏਦਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਇਹ ਮਾਲਕ ਹੈ, ਕਿਰਪਾ ਆਫ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਸੈਕੰਡ ਲਾਈਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜੁਗਤੀ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਵਿਲ ਡਿਸਕਸ, ਬਟ ਫਸਟ ਬੀ ਵੈਰੀ ਕਲੀਅਰ. ਆਪੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਸਤ ਬਹਾਲੇ, ਆਪੇ ਵਿਦਾ ਕਰਾਵੇ. ਸੰਗਤ ਚ ਵੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਨਾ ਜੀ, when we come in ਸੰਗਤ, it is also ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ. ਕੋਈ ਕਹੇ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਗਤ ਚ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਵਾਂ, ਨਾ, ਬਿਨ ਭਾਗਾ ਸਤ ਸੰਗਤ ਨਾ ਲੱਭੇ, ਬਿਨ ਸੰਗਤ ਮੈਲ ਭਰੀਜੇ ਜੀ. ਦੋਵੇਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਲਿਖਤੀਆਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ without the fortune, good fortune, we cannot go in the Sangat. Without the good fortune, without the Sangat, mal will come, the filth will come, mind will be full of dirt. Sadhu Sangat, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ? ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਪਦੀ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਧੂ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਿਹਾ. It's a plural, it's not a singular. Most of the people think sadhu is a singular word. No, it's a plural. If you know a little bit of Punjabi and all, little bit if you have gone into the grammar and everything, sadhu is not a singular word. People who use that, they are very, very mistaken, because sadhu, sad is singular, sadhu is plural. It is a sangat. ਉਹਦੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਰਫ ਤਾਂ ਆ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਗਰ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. ਅਗਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਭਾਗਾਂ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਕਰਮਾਂ 'ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, if it is not, the blessing of Vaheguru will not come. Some reason will happen, because five thieves are very strong. They don't want us. Ask me. I have been missing the evening sangat quite a lot from quite a few weeks, right? It's all bhag. So when we come to the sangat, badi kirpa hundi malum, bahut kirpa. Don't take it lightly. ਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਬੀਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਕਬੀਰ ਨਾ ਹਮ ਕੀਆ, I cannot do it, ਨਾ ਕरेंगे, neither in the future I can do anything. ਨਾ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ, my body also cannot do it. ਕਿਆ ਜਾਣੋ ਕਿਛ ਹਰ ਕੀਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਜਾਣਦਾ, who knows what Vaheguru has done. Ayo Kabir, Kabir, this is the first state, Vaheguru. When you will go in sun, and when you will be a little bit jagat, when you will know that I am in a special place, just like Panji was describing. That state, Panji, look for this. Guru Sahib is giving you an indication. When you're in that state, stay in that state. Somebody will call your name. It can be a female voice, it can be a male voice. It will be say, and it will be your first name. This is standard across the lines. When Gurmukhs like share their notes, or this happened to me, right? It's the same. But the only difference is some people hear a woman voice or a male voice. Doesn't matter that women will hear a male voice or woman voice. No, it's not. It's totally random. And I don't know how that thing is. That secret is with Vaheguru. Why? Guru, Anna? Asi kehne hai. Female is also saying, male is also saying, the voice, right? Similarly, when you will hear your name in that state, it will be, let's say, there'll be, in Kabir Sahib's case, it was Kabir, Kabir, always first name. मतलब Guru Sahib साड़ियां उत्थे भी ना तांग जेड़ी ना खत्म कर देंदे हैं. Here also, Malik says, you are not flana, whatever you think you are. All your identity is gone when he calls. And most of the people, they will open their eyes. Hanji, what is the question? Hanji, virtual Sangat is also a Sangat if you are fully involved. What if you are doing some koi rotiyan pakaun de Sangat de naal suni janda pya hua, then it's not. If you are sitting there 100% focusing in the online Sangat also, it is a Sangat, for sure. But you have to be there, present there all the time. If we are doing something else, then obviously that's not a Sangat, right? So that's why the other day, I requested everybody that everybody should chant through the tongue. Jeeba to apa japna, rasna jape na naam, kar til kar katiye, hai na? Kende jeda Maharaj kende jedi rasna, the tongue which doesn't chant Vaheguru should be cut into the pieces. Why? Guru, everybody should do that. I hope everybody is doing it, right? Because I don't know whether everybody is chanting. So then it becomes a Sangat. Anji Vaheguru, go ahead. You can speak also if you wish to, or you can type, whatever way you like. But anyway, याद रखना दोबारा, कबीर ना हम किया ना करेंगे ना कर सके शरीर, क्या जानो किछ हर किया, अयो कबीर कबीर. Call आउंदी है सब नू. Everybody will reach that state, but don't open your eyes. I don't know what happens after that, because I have not reached after that state, right? So I can't tell you what happens after that. Every time it happened to me, I opened my eyes. So I don't want you to repeat the same mistake which I did. This is a very good question. Another question which is a very good question. If you want to go in soon, do you have to be alone or can you do it in Sangat? You might go in the sun during the Sangat while doing simran. Wah, Guru, Wah, Guru. Let me open the camera. Let me act. Simran kardeya. If you can see me, can you guys see me? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, Vaheguru.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨਾ ਧੌਣ ਥੱਲੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਏਗੀ like this. ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ, ਦੋ ਵਾਰੀ, ਤਿੰਨ ਵਾਰੀ. That's an indication that your mind is trying to leave the body, right? But personal experience, you cannot go beyond that. If you want that Vaiguruji should show more kirpa, it's more of a homework. You should be sitting alone. That's why this is a classroom. We can try, but sometimes there are distractions in the Sangat, right? Maybe somebody starts coughing or something. Because our surti has not become so strong, there will be a distraction, you will come out, right? But Amrit Vela is the best time to practice this and have an ample amount of time. काफी ज़्यादा time रखो अपने 2, 4, 5 घंटे है ना जो भी है whatever you can. Start very early in the morning and start doing why, Guru. Don't stop. Don't assume that you're going in sun. When you will go to sun, you will automatically go in sun. Keep on doing Sastra Simran. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru. 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes, 1 hour. Make sure you don't move your body. Make sure you don't open your eyes. Sit in a comfortable position. Maybe legs, have what you call a recliner. Be on a recliner. Your 1 feet on another feet should not be there. You should be like a dead body and keep on doing this. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru. Why Guruji's with why Guruji's karpa, you will automatically go. Don't open your eyes. Hanji, very good question about the alas. Benji कहते भी कई बारी आलस आ जाता है ना. Laziness. Best way, take a cold bath. Right? ਸਵੇਰੇ ਠੰਡੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਾਲ ਨਹਾਓ, ਸਿਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਣੀ ਪਾਓ. You will be active. And then if you think and figure it out, what is your threshold? What threshold? That threshold when your thoughts can go down. Like, does it happen after 45 minutes? ਕਿਧਰੇ 45 ਮਿੰਟ ਬਾਅਦ, ਘੰਟੇ ਬਾਅਦ, ਕਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਘਟ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ? ਜਦੋਂ ਘਟਦੇ ਹੋ ਥ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਹੋਲਡ ਨੋਟ ਕਰ ਲਓ. ਉਸ ਥ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਹੋਲਡ ਤੇ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ. But ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਉਹ ਥ੍ਰੈਸ਼ਹੋਲਡ ਅਚੀਵ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever, it's like individual person threshold. 45 minutes becomes an average for every abhyas. This is what I have seen. But there's no rhyme and reason or any rule on that. Some people can go in 10 minutes with the low thoughts. But find that time, whatever that time is, make sure you are active at that point of time. And if you are feeling an alas, khade hoke simran karo. फिर बैठ जाओ. Another अभ्यास करना है आपको. Why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru, why, Guru. Kill your mind. कुट मन कसवट्टी लाए, कुट के मन कसवट्टी चला. कुटन से जो मन को कूटे, मन कूटे ता जमते छूटे. कुट मन कसवट्टी लाए. There's another question which I missed, I think. That scariness, dar lagna, is very common because your mind, your surt is going to unknown territory. Actually, that's a real house of the mind. But what happens? Man jehda na bhulya hoya, bhullad hai. Mind has forgotten what was the real territory. Where is his house or home. ਐਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਿਉਂ? ਸਾਰਾ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ ਮਨ 9 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ 'ਚ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ, 2 ਅੱਖਾਂ, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, 1 mouth, 2 down below for waist. 9 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ mind is always wandering in 9 doors whole day. ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ, ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ this is what it is, this is everything. ਭੁੱਲ ਗਿਆ ਮਨ, ਭੁੱਲਾ ਪਿਆ। ਐਸ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੂੰ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜਪ ਜਪ ਕੇ ਸੁਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਉੱਪਰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ, 9 ਦਰਵਾਜ਼ਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ ਉੱਪਰ। This is the border, right? It's subtle, but just to elaborate, right? Our surat, our focus, our mind should go up, 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 up. When it crosses this border, ਇੱਥੋਂ cross ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਨਾ, because ਇੱਥੋਂ ਤੱਕ this is the territory, 9 doors territory is a territory of Maya, territory of Panch Chor, Panch Doot, territory of Kal, whatever you want to say. ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰੀ ਉੱਪਰੋਂ ਕਰ ਗਿਆ ਫਿਰ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, but to cross this territory is very important. Mind will be always there, and ਆਲਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, and some people, you know, this is a very big problem. Some people sleep and they think they are in sun. That's why remember those nishani. If you are coming out of that sleep, if you have body energy or you feel tired, I want to sleep more, you were sleeping, you were not in sun. ਬੜੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ। ਸੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਮੋਸਟਲੀ ਲੋਕ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਸੋਚਾਂ ਨਾ, no, we are not in. And remember, ਗੁਰੂ ਮੇਰੇ ਸੰਗ ਸਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾਲੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ is with every time he is with us. So even if we are going to that territory, and ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, this is a nishani, this is a sign of abhyasis that you will feel terrified sometimes. ਕੱਲਿਆਂ ਜਪਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਡਰ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ, ਐਵੇਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੱਗੇਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ, right? Somebody is watching you, somebody is next to you. ਇਹ ਸਭ ਸ਼ੈਤਾਨੀਆਂ ਪੰਜ ਚੋਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈ। Actually, more to punch to chor, sometimes ਦੇਵਲੋਕ ਦੀਆਂ ਰੂਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਆ ਕੇ ਬੈਠਦੀ, right? What is ਦੇਵਲੋਕ ਦੀਆਂ ਰੂਹਾਂ? Too much information, but in the limited time, but we'll try. Some people, they have good karam, they have done simran also, but they die without merging in Vaiguru. Actually, majority of us human beings are doing that. Actually, minority in terms of doing bhakti and all. ਬੜੇ ਘੱਟ ਬੰਦੇ ਭਗਤੀ, rare ones ਹੁੰਦੇ। ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਗਵਾਉਂਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ। What they do, Maharaj will put them in the Devlok. ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਦੇਵਤੇ ਪੁਰਸ਼, the angels, they will be there. Lekin what is their food? There are 2 types of Jivatma, there are 2 types of minds. One Jivatma only and only needs bhakti as the food. They are from Devlok, they live in Devlok. So they will find a place where the Naam is being japped. Or if any Gurmukh is japping the Naam, they'll come there. They'll sit next to you, and because of the presence of there, because mind is in the unknown territory, mind will become scared. But never be scared. What will happen? That's nothing. We are anyway here for temporary time. But you are not going to die, I'm just telling you. Have that thought. ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਾ, ਬਸ ਜਪੀ ਜਾਓ, ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਪੀ ਜਾਓ। ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਂਦਾ, if their food is ਨਾਮ, they have to come. But then there is another type of ਜੀਵਾਤਮਾ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਣਗੀਆਂ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦਾ। They will not come to you. They will go to clubs, pubs, discotheques. ਐਵੇਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਰਹਿਤ ਬਣਾਈ ਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਏਦਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ। Yeah, they will be always there because their food is all this thing. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਭੂਤ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਨਾ, the ghosts, they will go there. ਤੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਚਲਦੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਭੂਤ ਗਏ, ਚਲਦੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ means they are in the physical body, they are ਭੂਤ। ਆਓ ਕਲ ਮੇ ਪ੍ਰੇਤ ਜਿਨ ਨਾਮ ਨਾ ਪਛਾਤਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਲਯੁਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹ ਭੂਤ ਹੈਗਾ, that person is a ghost who has not recognized the Naam. And they're busy in all these things. Again, where? Clubs, pubs, discotheques. All kinds of ghosts are there. In the physical body, without a physical body. That's why they have bad vibrations out. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਸੈਪਟ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮੈਰਿजेस ਉੱਤੇ ਨਾਚ ਗਾਣੇ ਚੱਲਣੇ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਡਾਂਸ ਕਰਨਾ, ਸ਼ਰਾਬਾਂ ਸ਼ਰੂਬਾਂ ਫੜ ਕੇ, it's all the place of the bad ਜੀਵ ਆਤਮਾ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਭੂਤ ਦੀ ਜੂਨੀ ਚ ਗਈਆਂ. That's why for Gurmukhs those places should be avoided. And I think there are a few questions. Definitely. I agree with you, Agru. I know you're not afraid of the death, but it's like somebody is there, right? And that's fine. Treat it as a Sangat. Now, when you do it, it's okay. And it will go away. This is a phase. It happens to everybody, just like I said. You feel terrified to some level sometimes that you don't want to jump the naam. Don't worry. Keep on going. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Relax your body. Okay, ji? Any other question, Vaigu? Actually, there might be something else. Did I miss anything? Please tell me if I missed anything. If I didn't answer.
एक और question पूछा.
हाँ जी, दसो.
भैया जी, जब सिमरन करके चुप कर जाते हैं तो वो हार्ट बीट बहुत ज़्यादा ऊंची सुनती है in ears and sometimes just feels everywhere. ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਸੇਮ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਰਿਦਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਬਟ ਉਦਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵੀ ਸੁਣਨੇ ਆ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਹਿਜ ਤੋਂ ਸੁਣੀ ਜਾਣੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀ ਜਾਣਾ ਅੰਤਰਗਤ.
ਤਿੰਨ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨਾ ਕਰੋ ਭੈਣ ਜੀ, ਤਿੰਨ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ. Stick to two.
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ. If you are hearing a heartbeat, connect with your ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਟਿਕ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ. ਉਹ that will happen. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾ ਰੋਮ ਨੋਮ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ. ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਾ ਸੁਣੋ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਹੀ ਸੁਣਨਾ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰ ਦੋਗੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ. ਉਦੋਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹਾਰਟਬੀਟ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਗਾਇਬ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗੀ, ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੀ ਧੁਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ ਵੱਧ ਜਾਏਗੀ. ਫਿਰ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਫੜ ਲੈਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ.
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ, ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਫਤਿਹ.
Alright, so ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਟਾਈਮ ਹੈ. ਆਓ ਜੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ. We have to say ਵਾਹ, we have to listen. ਗੁਰੂ, we have to listen. ਪੂਰੇ ਫੋਕਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਪੂਰੀ ਸੁਰਤ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਓ ਜੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰੀਏ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ, ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਵਿਖ ਖਾਈ, ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੁਲੈ, ਸੁਧ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇੱਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।